It'll be Frank Shea out of the red corner and Elmas Rivera from Worcester out of the blue corner. Now, this is 132 pounds, Paulie. This is where you find your lightning quick fighters usually in this division. You fought in this as a welterweight.
You got the welterweight class is a pretty tough class to be fighting in. And lightweights is about the same ballpark.
3 rounds, 2-minute rounds each round, 20 points to the winner of a round, 19 or less points to the loser.
His name here.
So we have in the red corner, we have Frank Shea from South Boston wearing the blue trunks and the blue tank top. Frank Shea in the red corner wearing the blue from South Boston. In the blue corner wearing blue, he'll wear black trunks and a blue top, is Elmas Rivera from Worcester. So Rivera looks to be an older fighter, Paulie. If you get a look at him, he looks like he's got a few miles on him. And that that could be a tough guy, a seasoned veteran.
Yes, that's one of the things about amateur boxing. A guy can fight for 10 to 15 years if he wants, and sometimes I always believe that after so many years in the amateurs, they should take him out because it goes by weight size. A man is 25 fighting a kid 16 years old. A man 25 is much more grown strength-wise, and it's not fair, I think, for the 16-year-old that's only got 2 years of boxing. But they put him by weight, so they don't put him by how long you've been fighting, you know.
The referee is Paul Wedge. The judges Leo Gerstel and Billy Conley for this match. Shea is in the blue tank top, the velour tank top and velour trunks, and then you've got Elmas Rivera in the black trunks and the blue tank top.
As you see, these two fighters have been around. They look like real professionals. It's a much better style they have. They're throwing nice solid punches, shotting them up, not wild swinging as of right now. I don't know what's going to happen in any minute here, but I like this Shea. Seems to have nice punches, a nice form, and they're in great composure. Got off some great punches right there, left hook and right hands. Punches great in close, too, the Shea boy.
Yeah, he's trying to tie up Rivera. Yeah. Rivera wearing the USA headgear. Shea in the all blue from Southie. Southie's produced its share of fighters.
Oh, Southie's got great fighters, always has and always will. You know, they're good fighters. They got good trainers there. They got dedicated people with the boxing teams with the youth for years, and that helps a lot. People who dedicate themselves to the boxing game.
Rivera took one right to the face. There, Shea landed a solid right hand. Rivera comes back with a combination and stumbles. Rivera backpedaling now. Shea, the aggressor.
Nice punches there, but great exchange by both of them there. These fellows look like good fighters. They got good, clean punches. They know what they're doing. They're landing nice on the targets with combinations, putting 2 or 3 punches together. That's very good. Very good.
That is the end of the first round in a 132-pound weight class fight between Frank Shea, fighting out of the red corner in South Boston, Elmas Rivera from Worcester fighting out of the blue corner, where you're watching the New England Amateur Boxing Federation preliminary rounds, which will lead to the finals tomorrow night. You mentioned something about these fighters being seasoned, and to quote you, they shorten up their punches. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, when I say seasoned, when a guy's throwing punches and he's got his hands up right and using that just a shoulder motion, a twist of the body shows that he knows what he's doing. The other kids are open up wide, swinging from left field and right field, shows they're not too experienced. Not only that, but these kids are not that nervous. They're very mild in the ring and putting punches together. That shows they have a little experience.
Now here they go, Shea and Rodriguez. Who'd you give the first round to?
I gave it to Shea.
So we gave it a Shea here. Now they're going to work again. Rodriguez in the black trunks, Shea in the blue trunks.
Nice, he moves in. Shea moves on in and out nicely. Jabs, moves back, and puts combinations together. Keeps his hands up high and throwing shot punches, keeping his punches close to his body.
Can you ever ID a fighter and you can ID a trainer by his fighter? If you look at a guy fight, so-and-so trains him because of his movement and his characteristics?
Yes, a trainer has a lot to do to a fighter, as a great coach does in any field. But, you know, the fighter's the one that has to do it. He has to have the ability to pick up from the coach. And there are some fighters you could tell them for days, but they just can't pick it up, you know. Fighters do pick up from the trainers and seem to have all the same style, and that's stable, you know.
The second round here in this 132-pound, junior lightweight, I guess we'd call it, match. Shea now mixing it up with Rodriguez, and he rocked him. Rodriguez, goes down low, and he avoids those punches by ducking.
Rodriguez looks like great punch by Rodriguez. A great left hook on Shea. Rodriguez is a puncher, it seems to me. He's waiting for that bomb. That's why he's crouching, trying to come up with that one-punch knockout, and he's not putting too many punches together. He got a great left hook.
Yeah, leading with that left hand. Yeah.
And you can see that he's seasoned a little bit. He's waiting for the second round. He's going to really come out at Rodriguez in the third. You're going to see more of Rodriguez in the third than you have seen in the 2 first rounds.
He's saving his best for last, so to speak.
He is. Being a puncher, he's going to wait until the Shea slows down a little bit more. But Shea's doing a great job. He's keeping his composure. He's punching nice, and he's not losing his head at all.
Yeah, this Rivera looks as if he's been around. That is the end of round 2. Who are you going to give that one to?
I give it to Shea.
So Shea gets that second round here. They're about number 6 here at the Whitman Armory. Nice facility.
It's a nice place here for amateur boxing. It's not too big, and it's just big enough to create fights and keep the expense down. The problem with running fights for these promoters is they have to pay too much money to rent halls, and we need smaller gymnasiums and less money spent so they can produce a lot of fights for the amateurs, because we can't have championship fights if we don't have any amateur fights. You know? And the only way you're going to have championship fights starts right here. This is where it all starts, and that's why we need that type of help and pushing. And you got to give a lot of credit for those people who dedicate their time and sacrifice so much for these kids to give them a chance to make a great break in boxing.
Round 3 beginning. We got Shea.
I think we're going to see a real tough round here.
Frank Shea versus Elmas Rivera.
Oh, beautiful. This is going to be a tough round. We're going to see some real hard punching here. Real hard punching. Putting them together. Rivera, I think, is coming in for a knock on this round. He's going to try to get some real hard punches off.
Well, you called it. You said he's going to pick it up. He's just felt him out the first round.
That's right. And his only chance he's got, he has to come in, Rodriguez, with some heavy punching, a lot of punches to even try to get close.
Kind of like a quarterback, likes to read a defense. And now Shea staggers him back into the corner.
Yeah, Shea's got some good punches, but Rodriguez is still punching inside. He got a few off. Sagged into the ropes. Oh, a nice right hand by Shea there. Rodriguez got a good right hand there.
This is a good match for Shea.
Shot by Rodriguez to Shea. And you see that their composure is very good in there. They're not showing any tiredness, and they're not breathing heavy, even though they may be, but they're seasoned fighters, these kids.
They did their road work, huh?
There's Rodriguez now coming in with that bomb. He threw a tremendous overhand right. It didn't land. But if he walks into one of those overhand rights, Shea may be in trouble.
Kind of like a Venus flytrap trying to lure him in, huh?
Yeah. And if you notice, Shea, when he pulls away from him, he's dropping that left hand just a little bit. And he might get caught that overhand right, which I hope he doesn't.
Round 3 now. Now it's getting to be a war.
This is one of the better fights so far tonight.
Oh, he hit him with a good one to the midsection. Shea, might have hurt Rodriguez. Wow, there's the home run
bomb. He's a hard puncher. But the only way he's going to win is he's going to throw a lot more of them. He got a good hard punch to the body. If he can land that one over his left jab on his chin, it's going to do some damage to Shea.
It seems like that Rodriguez throws these sidewinders, as you were calling them, bombs.
Shea got some good punches. Well, it's too late. The problem with Rodriguez there, he had a good right hand, overhand right, a good puncher, but didn't use it enough. You got to throw a lot of punches to get him to work. You can't throw 4 or 5 punches in a round hoping you're going to do some damage with it.
I think the crowd loved this one.
Oh, yeah, it was more better boxing and harder punches, and the crowd loved it. I knew something was going to happen there. Both boys could really put some punches together with some compaction, and that's what they like to see.
So in the 6th bout of the night, the 132-pound junior lightweight class, as Paul Wedge calls the fighters to the center of the ring. Frankie Shea from South Boston to Wedge's right, and Elmas Rivera from Worcester to the left. Here's Dave Lally. It is Frank Shea. You called it, Paul.
I had him all the way. He was very aggressive. He landed some of the better punches, great combinations, and took some good punches and came back. That's what made him a good winner here tonight.
Great, we're halfway through our ABT docket of fights. The NEABF on ABT. We'll be right back.